Hello, hello, hello. It is Tuesday. Early in the morning. And as you can see, it's another cloudy, wet, and rainy day here. My dogs are hiding out in the garage. Oh shush, there's nobody behind me. My camera's wet, so it thinks there's somebody back there. But my dogs are hiding out in the garage because it's wet. They're being smart this morning for a change. Usually I'd find them laying in the middle of the yard or some stupid thing and, you know, getting soaked and shivering and you name it. Today they're being smart and they're hanging out in the garage and staying dry. So that's nice. That means when I get home from my appointment, they can come in the house because they'll be dry. Unless they do something silly like go out and play in the water now that it's not actively raining. But you look at the clouds up in the sky, we know that more rain is coming. Let's see what they decide to do today. So off to my doctor's appointment. It's gonna be a kind of crazy week. I get to drive with me a few times this week actually. Well, twice this week and then once next week. Yeah, so hopefully this is my primary care, so hopefully we can have a discussion about this cough that comes with difficulty breathing, or vice versa. Yeah, it's been hanging on for a couple weeks, so I'm like, ugh. I feel sorry for the people that have animals right now. Their fields are sloppy, wet, sloshy messes, and they still gotta go out, you know. The animals still need to be fed, they still need to be taken care of. Doesn't matter what the weather just did. Right? So we know that. Just as, you know, general animal owners know that, let alone, you know, farm people. So this is the first day that I've driven since I had the surgery on my hand. And I am without bandage. Which is kind of turning out to be tricky because I keep like bumping it on stuff and I keep like grabbing stuff because I think it's just because I don't have the bandage to remind myself that, hey, you know, dingy, you still have stitches in your hand. Because I don't have, you know, it doesn't really hurt. I mean, my hand is a little stiff in my joints, but for the most part, there's, you know, it doesn't hurt any more than my normal day. So I don't really think about it until I like try to grab something or I try to pick something up. I'm like, oh, ow, oh yeah. Don't do that. So steering is still a little tricky. Getting into my truck for sure, because I usually use my right hand as leverage, since it's my right leg that is the weakest of the two. But now I don't even have that, so it's trying to climb in. It's scary. You know, it's like every time I climb in, it's a guess as, you know, are my legs gonna give out, or are they gonna hold up? And of course, shifting into gear is also a right-handed thing. I don't know why the speed limit is 70. to figure out how to push the button and, move the handle with just my fingertips. Because of where the sutures are, as well as, the bruising that's in the palm of my hand. It's like, I still can't use that part of my hand. It's a little challenging. And like I said, the day of surgery, I'm glad I don't drive a manual because, I would be SOL. But I don't drive a manual. I haven't driven a manual in years, and that's because of my legs. I can't, even driving an automatic, most of the time I have it set on cruise control, and that's just because I have a little bit more lead time, I guess. If my leg decides to go numb or whatever. But driving a manual, the constant shifting, upshift, downshifting, there's no, I gave up driving a manual years ago, back in 2015 when this all started. Which is a bummer, because we've got our 71 Beetle, and if we ever get it running again, I still won't be able to drive it, which sucks. Fun little car to drive. If you've never driven an old Beetle, I recommend it. If you can find somebody that has one, just to let you get behind the wheel and go for a spin, because they are really fun to drive. It is what it is, and when life gives you lemons, you gotta try to make some lemonade, right? I think that's what the saying is. Problem is that I'm not getting any sugar to go in my lemonade, so it's pretty damn sour. Be nice to get a little break in things so that I can put a little bit of sugar in that damn lemonade. Just getting ready to set my cruise control, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is my exit. Never mind. Never mind. So yeah, this is me driving, giving pictures, showing where I live, giving all this personal, private information that I should be so super concerned about. Whatever. Haters gonna hate, right? Eee. Oh, ouch. Trying to do that without a right hand. That was fun. That hurt. Starting to get tired, I was like, I'm gonna go to bed because I have to be up in like 2 hours. I don't want and go fall asleep and then sleep through my alarm, miss my appointment. Because this one was scheduled 5 weeks ago. My doctor got sick and they had to reschedule it, and this was as soon as she had. So I don't want to I wouldn't want to miss the appointment, because it'd be like, Thanksgiving by the time I'd get another appointment. So just because I don't want to be stuck behind a big truck. Oh, it's almost city elections again, so there's all the signs out, placards, I don't even know what you call them. But every street corner is plastered with elect this person, elect that person. I am tired. Not a whole heck of a lot going on at my house. Working the last couple days, cleaning and organizing my craft room. Trying really, really hard and resisting the temptation to just put it all across the hall. Out of sight, out of mind. But the main reason, and probably the only reason that's keeping me from doing that, to be perfectly honest, is that I have to clean that room too. Because, like I think I'm pretty sure I've said in previous streams, is that my kids come for Thanksgiving. If both sets come for Thanksgiving, I need both rooms. So I need to be able to put queen size mattresses in both rooms. So both rooms gotta be cleaned. So it would not be wise of me to clean one room by dirtying up the other. And it just makes more work for myself. So I got a few things going on that's got me, in this organizing, cleaning. I am part of a group on Facebook, and so that group is helping me do a lot of destashing, because I'm sending out boxes of stuff, of junk journaling supplies, to new creators, new junk journalers and stuff. So that's helping, because it's making a dent in a lot of the stuff that I really haven't used. Ugh, big bump. So that's be nice. I've sent out 2 big boxes, a small envelope already, and I've got 10 small envelopes getting ready to go out, plus a small flat rate box that'll go out. But I have to wait for them to get here from the post office. I ordered supplies, boxes and stuff from the post office. I just gotta wait for them to get here. Informed delivery says they're due tomorrow, which I hope so, because then when I come back into town on Thursday for my massage, I can drop them off at the post office. otherwise I have to make a special trip into town, and I don't want to do that, especially not with gas prices. So when I come into town, I try to stack my appointments as best I can. If I could have remembered what time this appointment was, I would have scheduled my massage for today as well, since I was already in town, but I couldn't remember for the life of me what time my appointment was. Oh well, it is, you know, it is what it is. Nothing I can do to change it. So, be back in town on Thursday. Drive didn't seem near as long as like it normally feels. Alright, so I will end the video here and then restart it for the drive home. Stay tuned. More blood work, more tests being ordered. Sitting here trying to put my seatbelt on and it's already on. Yeah. That's what my brain's doing lately. I don't remember putting it on. Off to the pharmacy. Ouch. Right hand does not work. It hurts. Anyway, off to the pharmacy. Pick up my 90-day script. Hurt. My hands are very stiff today. Got you guys a little on the cattywampus. Sitting here trying to think, where do I want to stop and get myself some coffee? Coffee place up here. It used to be a roast, well, it used to be something, and then it was a Roasters, and then it was whatever company took over Roasters, Black Cat or something, and now it's something completely different. And I'm like, like trying out new coffee places because if I don't like their coffee, now I just, spent a bunch of money on something I don't enjoy because I'm not going to throw it away unless it's horribly gross. I'm going to drink it anyway. It's cost me a lot of money, but I'm not going to enjoy it if I don't like the way it tastes. But so I tend to not go to places. A wake-up call is what it is now. About Wake Up Call Coffee Company. My nose is itching like crazy. Doc says to try taking allergy meds every day and see if that helps with the issues I'm having with my breathing and the coughing and stuff. It's funny, she said, don't sleep with pets. I'm like, good luck trying to keep the cat off the bed. Yeah, not gonna happen. Well, it's not related. I don't think it's related to that anyway, because it happens before I even go to bed. Be sitting on the couch or sitting in my craft room, and it happens. So, like, it has to do with the cat. She's wash the sheets, replace your pillow once a year, wash your sheets once a week minimum, vacuum, dust, so on and so forth. I'm like, but it starts before I even go to bed. I don't know. I'll get back. I taking my allergy meds every day, but I can't even remember to take my other meds every day, so I don't know. Adding one more to it. But we'll try. Menopause brain is like no joke. Between the hormonal changes and the ADD, I'm lucky I remember my own name most days. Toilet, keep forgetting stuff, losing track of time, losing track of days. I've had periods of just absolute confusion. Contemplating going shopping while I was in town, doing some secondhand store stuff, but I'm because, haven't been to sleep yet. Oh my God. Half of my paperwork just ended up in my floorboard. My paperwork onto the floorboard. Ay, ay, ay. More election signs. Always feels so weird driving through here because this is when my boys were in scouts. This was their area for sprinkler blowouts. So I was all up around in these streets back in those days. I was what they called a rover. So, somebody needed a potty, go pick them up, take them to the bathroom. One group needed a part and another group had it. I would, run from one to the other, so I was rover. The first year I volunteered for sprinkler blowouts, and I ended up being put in that position. My husband laughed. Oh my gosh, he laughed so hard because I am directionally challenged. Me reading a map is comical because I have to turn the map as I turn my vehicle, so it's always facing the direction I'm traveling in. And here they put me in charge of driving all over this neighborhood, and I'm like, that I'd never been in before. And they hand me this map so I'd know where each of the crews is at. And the first time I had to pull the map out, I started unfolding it, and it kept just unfolding and unfolding and unfolding. And I ended up on the front bumper of my truck with the map spread all the way across my hood. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is a really big map. I got lost so many times that first year. Unfortunately, they did the same neighborhood each year. So each year that I was rover, I got better and I remembered where stuff was and I stopped getting lost. But that first year, oh my goodness, it was funny. So I'm gonna pause you since there's no line, and I'll be back with you after I pick up my meds. I'll be back. And we're off. They do not have my husband's meds ready. And it's funny, they filled these under my old doctor. Interesting. So next go around, we'll have to have her call it in. Because yeah, I haven't been without doctor since I just filled a prescription under his name. Fun Halloween decorations. Those were cool. Very tall. That's crazy. This prescription should have been refilled like beginning of September. Beginning of September. Like the first week of September. I still have 4 days worth at home. And I'm just now refilling them. It shows how much I've forgotten to take my medication in the last 2 months. Needed medication to help me remember to take my medication at this point. I guess since I'm here, I'll go to Badger Canyon for coffee. Take my blood draw bandage off now. Damn, hands hurt. My hands hurt. Try to get a little bit more cleaning done today. I almost have a space to craft again. I can almost see my table. I can almost see my floor. And I was saying earlier, I just remember I didn't really finish what I was saying, what I was saying about cleaning and organizing my craft room by giving stuff away. So some of the stuff that I'm doing is sending die cuts out, and so I'm using a lot of like my old scraps that have been, in the scrap box for a long time, and just kind of clearing things out. I did try, I've got specimen slide cuts going out here on Thursday. I did try to do them in colors that are easy to ink and dye over. Cinnamon roll. I haven't even eaten yet. Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing all right. I'm going to do a 20-ounce iced Canyon chai. And got a bacon, egg, and cheese muffin. Yeah. I'm like, Look, my debit card's in my wallet. upper part of my hand is still numb. The Canyon Chai uses white coffee. You've never had white coffee? I recommend.
They actually are. Their mom said yeah. Oh, cute.
Gives you quite the zing. So this has got more caffeine than regular coffee.
That's so sweet. Oh my gosh, I wish I was there to see where they are. 11:25 for ya. Access to reach ya.
That smells so good. I'm gonna eat it at home though.
Are you just working today?
Oh, heading home from the doctor's office.
Oh, gotcha. Did you have a good appointment? It's okay.
Sure.
That's what our dad always says.
More blood work, more tests, more tests, more tests, more
Aw.
tests.
Hopefully you'll finally get answers to something. Who knows? Good luck. Have a great day.
You too.
Thank you.
I'm definitely not counting on getting answers. I haven't gotten them in 20 years. I'm not going to start getting them now. But now, because of my age, it's like, oh, we got to do all of these other tests that are separate from all the tests that we're doing to try to figure out what's wrong with you. Round and round and round we go. Whee! See if I can pick my cup up. Little challenging, but I was able to do it. Couldn't pick it, so getting there. Getting a little bit of strength back in my hand. Hello, Mr. Policeman. He is clocking people. This speed limit on this road's only 50, but man, people fly down this doing 60, 70 miles an hour all the time. As much as it sucks, I'm glad to see that they're starting to patrol a little bit more. And they need to come out this way, not just like hang out at the edge of town, but as people come up over that hill and they're hauling butt going in under that overpass, so it's like, man, having an officer sitting there, I'm sure he gets lots of peeps. gotten a couple alerts for some of my craft channels. I've posted videos while I've been out. Let's see what kind of videos are up. See if there's any lives scheduled for today. Projects to finish. I still have the diamond painting that I started on my channel. I still have that to finish. I still have the old cross stitch that I'd started on my channel. I have that to finish. A whole bunch of what's on my table. Junk journaling world to do. I just have stuff everywhere. Mr. Trucker Man trying to run me off the road. They keep having me do the HQ9 mental health screening, and I'm like, yeah, I just felt kind of blah. Yeah. I think it's just because, you know, I'm a homebody now, and I'm isolated and I don't have anybody to talk to. I could really find that joy. I mean, it's like now when I'm making journals, it's almost like, you know, I'm just going through the motions and I'm not like really enjoying it anymore. And I miss that because, you know, up some monotony somehow, and I just don't know. I don't know how. I don't know what. I don't know what to do to break it up. That hurt my thumb. Picked up my cup, but I hit it on the shifter, so it flexed my thumb. That hurt. Smell out here today. I can't place it though. I don't know what it is, but it's coming in through the vents and it smells very strange. Especially where I'm at. It's got kind of a almost like a soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce kind of smell to it. Fermented something. Weird. I don't know what it could be. Oh well. I will never know. amazes me how quickly livestock take down those big old giant bales that she puts in her pasture. And it's like, puts them in and like 2 days later, it's like gone. It's crazy. Roro's out in the front yard. Doesn't look like it's rained out here in a while though, so that's good. Alright guys, thanks for coming along with me again. I'm gonna go in, eat my breakfast, try to get some crafting done maybe, and yeah. We'll see you back on Thursday when I go in for my massage. In the meantime, please hit that like button. Keep me in that algorithm. I'm sure appreciate it. And I will catch up with you guys later. Bye-bye.